Hello, we're back with another FTB run, and I guess we'll just jump right into it. This time I'll be choosing the FTB Sky Island, and I don't know how long this is gonna take to load. Oh, quickly. The goal will be completing all of these. So, I guess we just get started, and the easiest way to do that is to claim these rewards. This one, and this one. And, the next step is to start automating. So the first thing we're gonna do is get flex, and I never knew this was here. And that would be from these right here. Can I just... I can. Okay. And then once I take this and I convert it into string, that completes the first quest. Now I just have to turn that into a sifter, which means I need some wood. This will start by planting a tree, growing it. That is taking a lot of bone meal. Okay. Let's try this again. Planting a tree, growing it, and then cutting it down. Wow, that's... Okay, well, I'll cut this down and then continue the steps later. So now that the tree is destroyed and I also got some food, I first need a workbench and a couple of sticks. So let's make that, place that, and then turn all of these into sticks. And the final thing for the next quest is to create a string mesh. And then I'll just happily collect this. Before I can go any further, I do need to get cobblestone, as well as enough logs to get the sifter. First, I need to plant more trees, and hope they grow. Nice. That's 6. That means I need more. And I'll do one... Whoops. I'll do one more. Not there, apparently. Cool. And now I'm just gonna chop all these down. And I guess I'll be back when I'm done with that. And just like that, we got the log quest completed. And, I guess now I just need cobblestone, but first let me make this, not the sifter, the, compost bin. I think that needs 7, so we'll do that. And then I'll convert those back over. Cool. Quite a bit of stuff. And then, not that, that. The next thing I need to do is get 16 of these. And that is as simple as looking at the ground and doing that. And again, I'll be back when I have all that. And easy enough. I have all 16 of the rocks that I need. That gives me all this, and my inventory is now full. I will start placing containers and getting rid of everything I don't need. Cool. Now, the next step is to make a hammer, which is quite simple. It's just this, 2 of those up there, 1 of these right there. Easy enough. It says this is not a drill. And then from here, I just need to do this to get gravel, this to get sand, this to get dust, and then I can complete this quest. And finally, the next step is the sifter. Now, to make the sifter, I'm going to need a bit of smooth stone. So we'll take this and plant that. I'm gonna need a bit of wood so that I can make charcoal. Except, oh no, I have enough. So, 2 sticks. There we go. Okay, put this in here, and then we wait for that to become charcoal. And now the charcoal's done, we just have to move this here, take 8 of these, and chuck them in here so we can get even more charcoal. And while the charcoal is cooking, I'm noticing over here, there's a little frog jumping into the sunset. Hello there. I don't know what you're doing here, but hello. Okay, we're going back to waiting on the charcoal, and it's also getting quite late, so that's cool. And now that the charcoal is done, I can smelt up about, I want to say 8 is all I should need right now, which should only take 1 piece of charcoal. And now that this is stone, we can head over here. I want to turn this into a singular button, make the wooden gear, put that in here, this goes there, this and this go there, and then 2 planks. That makes the sifter. Then I need a wooden button for right here, a bit of a cobblestone right there, 3 planks, and we get the hand crank. Now, I get 2 wooden hoppers, 10 XP, 4 sifters, a cogwheel, and a blue parrot egg. And apparently I collected a bit of other stuff. Like in progression, I got a sifter and a mesh, which can give me those. And I guess now we either shoot for the gravel alloys or sugarcane. I think sugarcane might be a little bit better early on, but I'll come back when I make my decision. Alright, I've made my decision, and what I'm going to do is potentially try to make both. What if I just take as many of these as I can, turn one of these into string, place this right here, make another string mesh, then all I need to do is plant 1, 2, get the cogwheel, put this right here, then I need the 2 string meshes, and I'll take some gravel and put it in there, I'll take sand, put it in there, and if I wanted to, I really could just make another string mesh. Hang on just a second while I do that. And I could probably throw dust in here for the next quests, whatever those are. And then I just start sifting, and I'll see what I get out of all that. And we're about finished. We just have this, and now I should have iron nuggets, sugarcane and cocoa beans, as well as apatite. I just realized it's called apatite, that's funny. Gunpowder and bone meal. I was hoping to get some blaze powder out of that, but I guess not. So we'll collect all of these, as well as these, and now I have some alloys. I can make an andesite mesh or a water wheel. Either way, I'm gonna have to make more andesite alloy, but I guess, oh right, I don't get blazing, or I don't get blaze powder without an andesite mesh. Huh, so that was kind of wasting the dust. Whatever, we're gonna start with the fishing rod, I think, which is simple. I just head over here, 1, 2, 3 into string. 1, 2 into string, make a couple of sticks, and then we turn that into a fishing rod. I can then collect this, take this. I think I'll just chuck it right about here. Throw the fishing rod in there, and instantly I'm getting fish. And oh wow, that's working fast. Oh, okay. I didn't know it worked that quickly. Huh. Wow. Huh. Well, that's gonna be painful. Uh-oh. I guess the fishing stuff can go in here? Oh boy, I did not know it worked that quickly. Huh. Well, guess I should eat some of these apples, and then I'll start on the next quest, which means I'm gonna need to make more andesite alloy. That is simple. You just do this and this. I'll need 2 of these to be shafts. I'll probably just convert the rest of the wood over. Do that. Here's the water wheel. And then here's the... That's not right. Here's the andesite mesh. And that completes another 2 quest lines. And I probably should have just clicked off. And I even get another bucket. Cool. So now we'll just put away as much stuff as I can. And storage might be something good to get into. Because, I don't think storage is going to take too kindly to this. I guess I'll wear that. I'm going to collect all this. And then I'll be back when we get to the next quest line. Or I'll be back a little early, because as you saw, as I ended that clip, I just got the achievement worthy equipment. So, firstly, wow, that's drained already. And things are leather. Things are immediately coming back up. But what in my inventory gaping? Oh. We have this, which is 2 max health. Step height and swim speed, and then we have this, which reduces fall damage, and also increases my swim speed by even more. In other words, I've got some decent equipment. Cool. And I think the fishing rod might already be broken after all that. Yeah, I'm gonna need a mending fishing rod. Alright, well, let's figure out that next quest, and I'll be right back after I organize the mess in my inventory. Okay, so, looking through the quests, the next thing I see is sifting sand in a waterlogged sifter, sifting dust, and sifting dirt. I guess if I could try to do all 3, I'll just waterlog this one here for sand. The issue is I don't have any more sand or dust, so the way I know best is to convert this into it, and I guess I could just throw the dirt in here for now. I'll probably, whoops, well, let me just put 31 here then. Throw the rest away, and I'll be back when I have sand and dust sifted ready for that. And now that I have 16 sand for this and 16 dust for this, all I have to do is just sift all of it and let that go until I get the rewards I want to get out of them. And this should be the last one. Now I'm getting a bunch of these. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I was supposed to do this in an andesite mesh. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter, but now I do need more dust and dirt. Cool, I guess. So, let's just grab these off, put that on there. I guess I'll make another... No, wait. I don't think I need another andesite mesh, because once I get mana steel, I'll probably shoot straight for that. The good side is I can get more andesite with dirt. The bad side is, if I wanted to make another one, I'd have to use a bit of that. Let's see. Okay, I only have 2 of these. Let me get a bit more dirt, and then I'll be back. And as the day comes to an end, I need another hammer. And I decided I would collect a little bit of the dust I needed as well. So now I just need to get this all sifted up, and that should give me what I need for the next 2 quests, but I guess we'll see. And there we go, workout session. I didn't finish all the dirt just yet, but I do need quite a bit of food before I continue. So let's just eat all these. Is there anything I can do with apples that's important? Oh, cool. I guess not. Maybe I can get more apples, I don't know. Pretty sure there's a way. But we're gonna get back to sifting down the dirt and the dust. I might as well just stay here until the dirt is done. I only have 2 more left, right? And then when I do the dust, I'll come back to collect the rewards. Yeah. And, oh boy. Let's just... Uh oh. There we go. Let's just get some of these out of my inventory. Cool. And now I got Crops of the Wild, which gives me a shovel and a very nice golden egg. The golden egg is pretty cool. I'll get into it later. But for now, we're going to start sifting the dust and hope that it gives me what I need. And I just saw the frog jump in the background. And I'll be back when this is done. And the dust is almost sifted. All I need to do is collect the rewards, and look at that. Blazing dust, as well as redstone dust. And uh-oh. See if I can't put anything away. Cool. Now all I need to do is make this thing, because this is the next step. And I do that by a block of iron, as well as a bit of other stuff. So I need 10 iron total. Here's what I'm gonna do in order to get that 10 iron. First, I'm going to plant a couple of trees, get a bit of wood, and that's going to hopefully allow me to, what was it? I already forgot. Make this. And I'm going to sift gravel in the andesite mesh so that I can get full ore rather than what I've gotten before. So let me go ahead and get a tree grown in, get another chest built in, and get the gravel for that. I'll go for like a stack of it probably. And I'll be back when I get all that done. What? Oh. There's invisible mage light randomly throughout the base. So if I try to... No, that worked. But if I try to jump straight down... Huh. Alright, well, let me get more of this done. Probably not jumping in the air where there's mage light. And nearing the end of all the gravel, which I sifted about 32 instead of a stack. Got 8 coal and 21 iron. So actually I'll just smelt 16 of those. I don't need that many yet. And I don't want to waste a whole piece of coal on only 5. But I still got a bunch of other things I could smelt. So now I just need to wait for this to finish up, and then I can get the block of iron and then get the crusher. And I guess I'll be back when I get that block of iron. And now I can make the block of iron, except I still need that. 2 sticks. Now we have 2 planks, the little block of iron that's gonna crush it, and then we have these here. Now we have the crusher, which also gives me that. And the next step is a bucket of lava, as well as I guess I could try to get pedestals, but I think the bucket of lava comes first. So let me get this out. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that there, place that there. I do need a button, because when this is lowered down, you reset it by giving it a redstone signal. You take the blaze powder, jump on this repeatedly, and then that should transfer to the... There we go. Okay, so I guess it only transfers... Yeah, okay. It only transfers for the left and right. So let's try this again. We jump on it, we jump on it, we jump on it. Also, I got this as a quest reward, I don't know how. And boom. Now we have half a bucket of lava. I guess I'll just finish this up and I'll be back after that. Which did not take too long at all. I barely cut anything out. That is the bucket of lava. Now, I guess I have to craft a bucket, because I didn't get a bucket out of this. Take that, and boom. We now have liquid fire. And now I can make a farm for it. What is this? Collect and move fluids? What if I used that to double up on collection of the lava? So instead of it dripping into one and I have to manually move it, can I put it on top of here? Say I get the bucket and I pour it there. Oh, cool. So maybe that's how you're meant to collect lava. I never realized that. I guess let me get the remainder of this smelted. I definitely should have done that sooner. And then, I'll make a bit of a lava farm, and I'll be back when I start planning that out. Cool. Now I have all the ingredients that I need, and, well, most of them. Maybe I could use a pickaxe. Let me get that real quick. There we go. Getting an upgrade, nice. Okay. So now, I guess I mean, this is where I grow my trees, so let me place it somewhere over here like this. I'll place this on top, and if I'm correct, yep, that goes into there. So now, I'll place cobblestone there, 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 break these two. And, I guess I'll get started with this. Bucket of lava goes in there. Now it's dripping, but it doesn't actually fill it unless I do that. So now, the bucket of lava goes into the cauldron. When the cauldron fills up, the lava goes in there, and then I just hit my mic, I'm so sorry. Then I can just run over here and collect the lava whenever I want. I don't know what this does, but we'll figure that out in the future, probably. See, the one thing I like more about pre-recording videos rather than turning streams into videos like I've been trying to do, I have so much more control over... Wait, how do I grow rice then? Oh well, we'll figure that out later. But I guess what I like about making videos more is that I can kind of plan things out and do research between them. Because when it gets into cyclic and mechanism, I don't know what I'm doing. But that's besides the point. For now, we need some obsidian, which means I'm gonna need more lava. It says that I can get into Botania and use my excess blaze powder to make obsidian, but I won't do that until I can actually get a decent amount of blaze powder. But oh look, that's completed. I just apparently need I need dirt making blocks and a material generator. Let's get the material generator first. Wait, I can't. Okay, so what I'm getting is, now that I got this far, I need lava for that, I need lava for that, and I can't get anywhere else. So I'm just gonna kinda sit here and wait until I get a bucket of lava, and I'll be back when that happens. And after 10 minutes of time, and a frog jumping around the cauldron, which is kind of funny, I finally got a bucket of lava. It took 13 minutes, and yes, I was just hands down recording that for the last 14 minutes. I mean, now that I got this, I really could have went for that. No. I need a material generator first, and that requires me to get gold smelted firstly. We'll just smelt all of it. Nope, no. There we go. Okay, so first we need that, and then I need the bucket of water, which kind of vanished. There it is. And I would say I need a stick. Yes. Now the problem is I also need a bookshelf. Best way I know how to get that is to use straw and sugarcane. I should probably plant some of this. I probably should have done that sooner. But we're just gonna bone meal that to get the 3 paper I need. Huh? I got a squid. Hello. I'm just gonna let you stay in there. That was an event, I believe. Oh, and I still need 1 more sugarcane. So now turn this into paper. Oh, did not know. Okay, I guess that's enough for the 1 bookshelf I need. And then we'll make the 3 books. Sorry, I was struggling so bad right there. And I need a tree. So let's get that. This time I'll just kind of record myself breaking it because I have an axe now, and that's a lot faster. And this is probably going to be the longest clip. But that's fine, because like I said, I can just delete the first 10 minutes of it. I might leave the frog in there, though. So I might leave the frog at the end there. That's some more gold. Then I can turn this into wood, into planks, sorry. Get this, and bookshelf. Now I place the bookshelf, put some gold in my inventory, and boom, I have an upgrade tool. Now, the upgrade tool can be used to give me this, and this can be used to give me a material generator. And now I have to wait for more lava. I also need a pedestal. Uh-oh. That means I need another bookshelf, and I only have 4 more straw. So, how do I get straw? I can mill wild rice or rice pinnacles. Well, first, what can I do with this? Okay, this might be a slight problem. Oh, cool, I got an Easter egg. I knew these were here for a while, I just kinda left them. Okay, well, I don't have rice, so hopefully I don't ever need it. I guess I'll just hope to get leather? Oh, there's leather right there. I guess I'll just keep watching this and hope that I get more leather. I mean, this thing's working really fast. Oh, wait, never mind. I don't even have to edit the clip down anymore, because I'm getting leather so quickly. I do need more sugar cane. So let me get this. And take this, put this here, put this here. Make another bookshelf. This time, instead of stick, I'm pretty sure I can use various things I have in here, but I'm gonna use the appetite just because it seems like the easiest one to get. Boom. Now I have a linking tool, which gives me a bookshelf. I should have done that from the beginning. And I also have the means to make a pedestal. Possibly. I need 2 of these, and I need 1 more of these. And then once I get that finished, nice, I can put these in here like this, these in here like this in here like this, and that gives me a whole bunch of stuff, including efficiency +1, giving me max efficiency 10. The next thing I need is lava for obsidian. Also, I'm just gonna leave that there for when I want to look at it again. And I need either rich soil, which I'm not gonna craft, or this, which I need straw for both. I didn't use the last of that straw, did I? I did. Let me do some research and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and I've learned. So, I can plant this, just not on sand. See, I clicked this and I saw that it said it wouldn't survive well. So, now I'm kind of invested in making some kind of farm for it, so that I don't have to change out the pond, because I really don't want to. All I have to do is just bone meal it. Maybe that's why I couldn't harvest it, because harvesting it, yep, so technically I had it backwards. The seed is actually the rice, not the pinnacle. And it wouldn't let me plant it back down, because the bottom of that, or what this was placed on, was sand. Which means now, I technically have the means to get straw as soon as I get a millstone. which means I'm gonna need a bit of andesite. And I'm just gonna try and kind of rush through that part of it. I don't care too much about efficiency with it because I can get as much of that as I want. Do I have... I do. And I'll just place one of these down. I need my axe, which is in here. Strip that. Uh-oh. That was weird. Put this here, this here. I guess I should make a cog first. So let me search for the shafts I already have. Boom. Boom. That's a cog. We'll put that right there. That right there. And this right here. Which gives me a millstone. Place that right there. And it's a guaranteed chance to get both. So I'll just mill both of them down. Now that I have that, I need a bit of dirt, so let me get the dirt. Oh, and I guess oh, okay, so a cogwheel is a create mod thing. Anyway, I need 4 bone meal, 1 dirt, 2 rotten flesh. I'm gonna go with the tree bark side of things. So, also I have that 1 dirt. And in order to go with the tree bark side of things, I'm going to need to take this, turn that into that, do that, and then I make a knife. And now I get a bunch of these bits and bobs. I'll chuck that right there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Head over here. I'll put these like so. That right there. 2 bone meal in here, 2 straw, and I now have that. And now I get 32 dirt, a bunch of that, some moss, awesome stuff. I will need that very soon, because the dirt farm would be legendary. And then I can get nether bricks by haunting bricks. So let's get 4 of these. Smelt them down. Do I have any more coal? I do. And as a matter of fact, I'll just take 8 of these and smelt them down, because I could imagine this is useful for quite a bit of things. We're gonna bone meal the ground. Ah. Okay, that's a problem. So I guess I'll take that one, this here, and I'll plant it directly in the center. Okay. Awesome, I guess. Not what I need. Pretty sure I need tall grass. Yep, that was it. Now, I guess I'll take this and bone meal this. Now all I have to do is take this. I guess I'll throw it right here. Once again, I need flint. First try, nice. I need a ingot of iron. I have it in my inventory. Flint and steel, as said in the movie. And look at that. Now I'll take these. Half of these will go away. And the other half I'll throw into there to get these, which I can use to craft this. And look at that. Uh-oh. More stuff I can't hold. The fact that occultism gives me an enchanted golden apple on my very first completed quest kind of terrifies me. The next step in this current objective is to get obsidian and go to the nether. So I need... Do I have any more clay I have a feeling I craft them like this, though. Yes. Fluid hopper. Do I have any more fluid hoppers? And I'll need bricks if not, because I definitely need that to speed up. I have some of these. I just don't have... Okay. 8, 16, so that's going to be 32. We're going to wait for these, and then that's going to expand, and then we'll see if I get more lava in the process of that. And, I'm back a little early, because what is this nonsense? I was just standing there waiting for my clay to finish up, and now all of a sudden my chests have multiplied. I got an umbrella. Oh! Can be used both as a shield and a glider. That's awesome. And it doesn't have durability like Elytra. I probably can't launch myself with it, but... Now I need to heal up, so let's eat the mushroom rice. Nice. And, I guess now I can craft up some of these things. Is that enough? Yep, that's enough for 4 of them. So that'll go into there, that'll go into there, that'll go into there, and guess that'll go into there. Now let me see something. If I take this and I chuck that in there. Okay, that does go into it. Cool. So the biggest thing is I just have to wait for lava to go in here. I guess what I'll do instead of doing it this way is I'll just chuck it all around. And once I get lava, I can expand that, because the final step is... Actually, no, getting obsidian is the next step. The final step is to get a bunch more obsidian. So I guess I'll just wait. And I'll be back when I get more lava once again. And after 20 minutes of waiting, probably. Across 2 days, we finally got that other bucket of lava. And now, it's time to get our first obsidian. Of course, I need diamonds. Or do I? Hear me out. Technically, you don't need diamonds. I do need iron. Let's just try to get 1 gravel. See if that works out. It does indeed. Now I just gotta smelt this up. And I should be able to make a drill, which will help me out with the very next step anyway. And this is gonna take a while, but I should be able to break this over time. And look at that. After eating and gaining 2 hearts, because things got a little complicated. Now, when I go to getting started, this gives me 8 obsidian. And the problem is, in order to get to the nether, I need a little bit more obsidian. 8 just is not going to do it. I also don't know where I want the portal. I guess I'll throw it over here. And I need 1 more obsidian, which means I just need 1 more lava. So I guess we'll be waiting for that and a loot bee. And just as I started the recording, I get another bucket of lava. That was very nice timing, and I'm so glad it happened that quickly, and when it did. Now we just do this, and of course, I need my drill back, and I think I'll even try to get it at a faster speed if I can. Throw the drill onto here, large cogwheel into small cogwheel. So, like that. And I guess I'll be back when I get this. And I got it. I'm starving just a little bit, but I got it. Flint and steel. And finally, the Nether. And that completes that quest, and it looks like a warped forest. Let's just head back. And completing this quest almost completes the chapter. Almost. The last thing I need to do to complete this chapter is I need to get a loot bee to spawn. So the objective now is to wait for that to happen. And I guess I'll also wait for lava to build up and all that. I guess I'll pin that, because that's the one that I need. Oh cool, it shows up there. Well, I'll update you guys when I find a loot bee. Well, that's a cool thing to get. Just planting flowers to see if the flowers help the loot bee spawn, but we'll see how it goes. We got some nice flowers now. And once again, I'll be back when we get a loot bee. And while I waited, kind of wanted a beehive, so we'll just chuck that right there, and I guess I'll collect these. But, like I said, we're still waiting on that bee. Oh, cool, wait, I get another quest. Okay, sage seeds. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, let's wait for that loot bee. I'm just finding like small things to do in between, like counting the dimensions of this island to make sure that any other islands I build aren't too big or too small. Just collecting sugarcane rice. I might add more fish in there and collect things, and if I get an enchantment book I'll get a little excited, but that's about it. I'll be back when either a loot bee spawns or something interesting happens. Well, I just got the achievement Epic, and then I see this. Oh, is that a loot bee? Chapter completed. I have been waiting for this. Not only do I get epic loot, but I get a loot bee. This has been such a long time coming. I most definitely need to get you on a fence. That's not a fence, that's a fence gate. I do that every time. Oh, an emerald. Oh, gold. You, Mr. Oh, a randomizer block. You, Mr. B. Oh, a force gem. We'll stay right there. Oh. And a diamond. Not a diamond. An energetic sheep spawn egg. And I also got this for elemental craft. Except I need to access this chest to put it all away. And I also got these boots, which reduces my fall damage by 15%, gives me speed for 13 seconds. Speed for 13 seconds when attacked, stacks up to 35 seconds, ignores 24% of durability damage, has 2 plus 2.5 armor toughness, 6 max health, and 1.25 step height, which is quite cool. I now have epic gear, and as you can tell, I've been fishing. I made quite a bit of fishing rods, and it even gave me 1 or 2 fishing rods, which is pretty cool, I guess. I've gotten some bones, some string, a couple of leather boots, mostly coral and fish, but I mean, I'll probably collect all this stuff. What else is in here? Regular leather boots. Cool. But once again, chest inventory is full. And I have to make some more. And what's this? Ah, yes. I also see a bee, which means I've completed the beehive and the honeycomb quest line. I don't know anything about advanced beehives, but I'm not interested just yet. I could eventually breed them, but I don't have an enclosure for them, and I don't want to let any bees off the lead without one. But I mean, that pretty much does it for episode 1 of this FTB Skies run through. I got an entire chapter completed, and I guess it's time to edit this down and then start episode 2, which has been a long time in coming. It took me well over 4 hours to get that bee. Yeah, I guess it's editing time. Oh, is my fishing rod also all... Are they also all broken? Perfect timing, too. Wow. Went through 6 fishing rods before I got that bee. And, what? 2 buckets of lava? Yeah, I'll see everyone in the next one. Or the next stream, whichever comes first. It'll probably be the stream, though. Bye-bye.